Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 24. And as you all know, it's the last episode of the season. And then we have like the second season, which is still coming out, but yeah, I don't think I'll quite be able to catch up. I mean, no, by the time you get all the, no, I won't be able to post it on time, but still, we're getting there, and it's very exciting. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Yeah.
それでもそばに置きたかった。許せん。試合中3回も娘の肩に手をかけよって腹いせに何をしてやろうか。
ようやくお目覚めかい？なら早くこっちへ来な。好きなのを選ばせてやるよ。
やれやれ。
Okay, it's not someone in particular that you wanted him to buy then. It seems.
No.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
よくしてくれたメインに報いてもいいのかもしれない。
Maybe possibly, unless it isn't. Because he can't tell who they are by face, you know? Just by dress. The annex. Yeah, she's also an option. I mean, if he wants her, after all this. Yeah, that's what I thought Mao was going for. If he still wants her, that's pretty crazy. Did he think she was dead, or did he know that they were keeping her here?
ここは病人部屋だよ。早く出ておいき。さっさと向こうで技師を選ぶんだよ。
そうだな。選ばないとな。
聞いてんのかい？
この女で頼む。
バカ言ってんじゃないよ。
誰でもいいと言ったのはババアの方だろう。金はいくらでも出そう。おうやろう。君の打つ手はいつも突拍子もない。マオマオはそんな君に似たんだな。私はこの議場を身請けするよ。宝泉家のような美しいこの女を。
Damn. Jinshin Maomao.
6章間まで送り届けるのに同行してくれたのは馬仙だった。
Oh man.
腹黒親子。
What is your problem?
あれは
Oh, okay. Talking about
こちらに残っていたのか。こんなところで交換の悪口を言うのはやめてほしい。誰かに聞かれたら私も悪口を言っていたと誤解される。
軍師殿のこと、お前はてっきり恨んでいるものかと思っていた。
Yeah. You made us feel that way, show.
恨んじゃいません。こちらとしてはうまく命中させてくれたおかげでここにいますので。
他に言い方はないのか。
Apparently. True. Yeah. That's true. But you made it sound he was kind of.
女とは狡猾な生き物です。だからこそ狙いが外れた時は我を忘れたことだろう。
So she,
自分を傷つけることすら 厭わないほどに。それでは飽き足らず、赤子の小指まで添えて文を送った。
It's her?
あの男は人の顔がわからないんです。
わからない？どういうこと？
Right.
目や口の形はわかるのに、それをまとめて認識できず、皆同じような顔に見えるそうです。
And you're his uncle, aren't you? Does she know that?
私と養父の顔だけはしっかりわかるみたいで、おかしな執着するのもそれが原因のようです。
You're his
パパ
daughter.
って呼んでと言われたらどう思いますか？自分を父親だと言い張りますが、せいぜい種馬がいいところです。
Wow.
嫌いであっても恨んではいません。ルオメンの娘になれた点だけは感謝しているんです。
その割には露骨な嫌い方に見えたが。
I mean, that face that you gave him.
いませんね。きな臭そうなことを勘で判断して、それをめったに外しません。面倒くさがりで自分では動かないんです。もしあの男が表立って動いていれば、今頃蘇りの妙薬が手元にあったかもしれない。
好きで嫌われる父親なんていないと思ってください。
Yeah. I mean, I've changed my mind about him pretty much completely. I mean, you know.
私が見受けされるときはちゃんと踊るのよ。
Was it Maomao who talked about who talks about retiring and all that?
メイメイ姉ちゃんを送りたかったな。
Ooh, that is the dress that Jujens is in the opening, I think, right? Is she gonna dance on the wall? Damn. She's actually gonna do it. Is it to send off her mom right now? Oh my god. He saw you dancing, he couldn't resist. You saw her dancing though? Did you see her?
花町では見受けされた妓女を見送るとき、他の妓女たちが舞を舞うんです。何ですか？
いや、お前、お前なんだなと思って。
Fair enough. She was taught.
ついでに休暇届を出された。10日は休むつもりでいるらしい。
実に迷惑ですね。姉の手紙に書いてありました。3日3晩どころか7日7晩宴をするそう。
I mean, it's pretty incredible.
どんな美女でも神様にはかないませんよ。
答えになっていない
が。否定はしないんかい。あの男が見受けした女はそんなに長く持つまい。
Yeah.
あの悪夢は本当にあったことだった。女の母たる記憶はない。今あるのは歪んだ小指だけだ。
Didn't she say it was the finger of the baby?
なったのだから。
I don't know.
指の先って切っても伸びてくるのですよ。
Okay. I was wondering. Girl.
傷口が開いてしまいました。大丈夫です。すぐ縫いますんで。ジン様、縫えません。
ここで縫うな。
Are you carrying? How are you carrying? Oh my god. Did you just
誰かに見られたらどうするんですか？
どうせ暗くて見えないだろう。
I mean, the guard saw. Okay.
こうやって運ぶのは2度目だ。
Yeah, I
怪
don't...
我で気を失ったあの時か。
Everyone saw then.
小さな、どうしても言わなくてはいけない大切なことでした。小さん。
What is she going to say? I don't believe this for a second.
ご応募ください。いきなり頭突きとは大人げない。でもまあ、大人げないくらいの方が。
When he's acting on his feelings and being just himself, yeah. And letting his, you know, yeah, letting his feelings guide him and not everything else. While you don't realize what's actually going on.
頼みたいことがあるんだが。
はあ、またか。
You love it. Stop.
で、
Stop pretending.
私は一体何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。
Damn. What an episode. That really took me like straight, like punched me straight in the heart. I didn't expect it. Like, Jesus. And I mean, that look that Mao gave Jinchi when he mentioned him, when he mentioned Lakan, was not a look of just, oh, I just dislike him, I don't hate him. Please. I mean, I think to some degree Mao believed that he really abandoned her mother or something like that. And caused everything to some degree. I don't know. Because honestly, I mean, they were, I mean, like that was like a shift of everything. Maybe there was a point there when she realized, like I mean, everyone thought at the brothel, I think everyone thought that she hated him. What was her mother? Like, what was the mother's name? I don't... Fengxing? Something like that. I think, I mean, they thought that. So they didn't let him get anywhere close. And she lost her mind, and she lost a lot of other things, and didn't really, you know, act like a mother at all. So she cut off the tip of her finger and set it to him, and then, yeah, and Mao's finger grew back. I wondered if that was, because I had like in the back of my head, I was like, maybe it can grow back, but I wasn't sure about it at all. So, yeah. So I was like confused. I mean, I wasn't sure until they actually said it. So it's like, in a way, she's like, it's like a wound that kind of heals. I mean, like not just her finger, but the whole thing, the whole matter with her mother. Like healed, but there's still a scar, I think. I mean, I guess with the finger you can't really tell, but I think there's definitely, like, it definitely affects you. But she does have her father, like Loman, her father, like who acts as her father, and she acts as his daughter. You know, they have that relationship, and that's really important to her. And she's happy. Like, she has like her sisters too. Like, she grew up still in a place where she was loved at the end of the day, and she still is. And so she was finally able, I guess, to, I don't know if she just realized that maybe this is what her mother wanted. I mean, because she did say, like, to Jinchi in this episode, she did say, oh, you know, if my mother gave birth, it's probably because she wanted to. So, like, she did realize it, but I guess, I mean, again, I guess the brothel as a whole kind of realized it, but they thought that he didn't want anything to do with her, and then he came back and was like, I don't know. I mean, they just thought she hated him, probably. And maybe Maomao just kind of got the feeling as well. I mean, that's how they treated him. They didn't let him see her or her mother. I don't even know if he knew her mother still lived. Like, I don't even know what he knew. Because he just talked about wanting to be close to his daughter. I don't know if he even realized that she was there. Wow. That was so, like, it was so... Because, you know, because at some point, not long ago, I don't remember, like 3 episodes ago or something, like we had the whole thing about Leihaku wanting to work so hard to get to buy Pyrene and everything. And I was like, I guess I think I compared them and was like, you know, Lihaku is doing everything so he can get, you know, the woman he loves, and doesn't try to, you know, ruin her in order to get her. Whereas Lakan did all of this just to, you know, to own her and like to value her and everything like that. Because that's what they made us believe, obviously. And then to see this now, to see that he's still. It was so touching. I can't even talk about it. That, you know, the moment he realized that she was there and that he could buy her out, and you know, and the fact that he looked at her and saw her still just as beautiful, you know, and the fact that she's probably going to die soon, and he still, you know, this is all he wanted, and he was willing to, you know, to pay however much money was needed, and he was just so beautiful. And so unexpected, you know, after everything that we went through with this guy, the way that the show portrayed him, the way that he portrayed himself, the way that Mao portrayed him, you know, it was just such a turnaround of events, like just wow. It was so beautiful, though. God. Anyway, so that ended up being a beautiful story that I did not expect. I mean, I was still thinking as it was going on, and, you know, obviously my entire opinion of him changed, that, you know, I talked about how he doesn't differentiate between people, and he just treats them as like pawns, and it's like, you know, he was treating them like, you know, actual soldiers and people and stuff. He was treating them like, you know, like one of his games. But that's just how it is, and it doesn't come out of like not caring. To some degree it is, but he was kind of born that way. And I guess, I mean, I'm sure that there were people who were sacrificed and stuff like that, which is kind of what you do. But I mean, now that there's like not this aura of like bad evilness coming off him, of just thinking that he has bad intentions, or that he doesn't give a fuck, or I don't know, or that he's purposefully, you know, looking to sabotage people, you know, I can kind of forget a lot of things, I think, a lot more readily, and just be like, okay, that was his job, he did a good job, so probably he didn't lose that many lives, hopefully, and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's kind of hypocritical to suddenly be like, okay, I forgive everything, but I mean, it is what it is, honestly. And oh my god, I mean, honestly, they just portrayed him so badly, and they very deliberately too. It just made everything sound so bad. It was amazing. Like, that whole wrap up of that, and then Maomao dancing to her, for her. Oh, and, you know, being able to some degree to kind of leave her in the past, I guess, to just be like, okay, I mean, I don't know if in the past, but just to be like, okay, like, I'm moving on. Like, you know, was kind of like, you know, I mean, her mom is not going to just wither away in that annex, sad and lonely and deranged, you know. I mean, hopefully she will do better with him, at least until the end. Like, maybe not in terms of like physical health, but like mental health, hopefully. Yeah, and it's like like the best ending to the story that you could hope for, I guess, with what they had. So you could definitely like lay it to rest. Like, she was kind of dancing like as a goodbye. I mean, but on more than just like, oh, goodbye. It's like, you know, your courtesan who's being bought. You're like, that part of her life is kind of, you know, she won't have to go to the annex anymore to just sit in the dark to see her mother, you know, dying in her bed, you know. That's over. So yeah, it was like a lot of closure for her too. And Jinchi coming out to see her that way. I don't know how much of the dance he actually caught, but hopefully a hefty part of it. I mean, okay, she's a lot more comfortable with him. We can definitely see that. He has carried her twice now. He has shown a lot of care for her, And I mean, maybe for part of that, she wasn't entirely, like, she wasn't conscious, I think, when he carried her out last time, but she realized that that was what it was. And I mean, she's not yet to the point that she realizes at all what his feelings are, I think, but, or what might be her own feelings. Like, she's still, I mean, her mind just doesn't think that way. Like, it's funny to think about it, to say, because I've been calling her innocent in some way, but she's not really. She's not innocent. She's very, she knows about everything, you know? She grew up in a brothel. but at the same time, there's something about her that just, like, something about that doesn't connect with her, you know? Or at least in the romantic sense, because she knows about it all in a more kind of practical way. But when it comes to romance, I think, I mean, she does see it happen and she does understand it. But when it comes to her, she doesn't really make that connection. She doesn't, I think to some degree, she doesn't think she can feel that way. Like, she never felt it, and she doesn't really understand it. She's not really interested in it. So it's like, so it's just interesting to see it kind of happen, even though she's not fully taking part in the process, at the very least, at this point. I mean, I edited, I don't remember which episode it was. I think episode 11, when you know, Fengxing was like, when she realized what Fengxing did and what she was going to be executed, and she was thinking about how devoted she was to her, you know, to Aduo, to her mistress, I guess. And she was thinking, oh, I can relate. I can't relate. I don't know what it feels like to be so devoted to someone, to feel so strongly about someone. So it's just something that, yeah, she doesn't, I think she's just like, it's not even something she considers, you know, as a possibility for her, I think. So it's interesting. So it's fun. I mean, it's fun, obviously, because he's like, I mean, I wouldn't say he's very subtle about it. But I do wonder also how much he realizes what he's feeling. Oh, I mean, it seems like he does know. I mean, it seems like he does know, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's very obvious that he's very interested in her, but I wonder if that's what he tells himself, that he's actually romantically interested in her. I mean, it's very obvious to other people around him, at least to Gyokyo, at least. But yeah. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun, and this episode was really great, and I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, it was a great end to the season, definitely. And I can't wait to start the second season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Writing Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.